The following paid program does not necessarily reflect the views of News Radio 830 KHVH, its staff, or management.
It's time to enter the world of real estate in Oahu with Hawaii's only true real estate radio show, the Team Lally Real Estate Show. Grab a pen and get ready to take notes. For the next full hour, Hawaii's premier real estate leader, Adrienne Lally, and Attilio Leonardi will bring you the latest in real estate news and real-world strategies on how they can guarantee to sell your home at a price and deadline you agree to, or they'll buy it. Now, here are your hosts, Adrienne and Attilio.
Welcome to the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the guaranteed sale. If you have any questions regarding real estate, you can reach us here at the station by calling 521-8383. That's 521-8383, or check us out on the web at teamlally.com, and that's Lally.
Well, hi, everybody. This is Attilio. I was swimming on the Great Barrier Reef off of Australia, and this lady bumped into me, and she started asking me a bunch of tax and legal questions, and I said, those are great questions, but I highly recommend you seek the appropriate licensed professional. But I said, but Mom, what else? What other questions do you have? So, if you hear anything today that may be deemed as tax or legal advice, please verify that with the appropriate tax or legal professional, because we're going to be talking about real estate today. And
before we talk about real estate, we're going to talk about our quote of the day.
Yes.
From Norman Vincent Peale, who is a minister and author, and was a theory of positive thinking. That's what he's known for.
Yeah, and he's most notably the author of the book, The Power of Positive Thinking.
Okay, so what he has to say is, it's always too early to quit.
It's always too early to quit.
Always too early to quit.
In the words of Churchill, never ever give up. Oh, do we have a learning story?
We don't really, it's not really a story.
Yes, it is, because there's always an opportunity to learn. It's what we are thankful for.
Yes. Okay, so...
We're thankful for monitors that work.
Uh-oh. We're thankful for microphones that work.
Yeah,
Thank you, Stephen and Greg, for fixing those up.
Yes, thank you. So you go first.
Okay, so what I'm thankful for is my family, health, love, being able to live in paradise. I'm also thankful for sunblock, since I'm a redhead living here in Hawaii. I don't know what I would do without that.
Yes.
My awesome team members, running, roller derby, and can't forget my roller derby family, too.
Mm-hmm.
And all three of my kids that are healthy with lots of energy. But there's so much more, but that's all I'm going to share with you today.
Yes, always good. There's always lots of things that we are thankful for, and this is that time of the year where we got to remind ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thankful for my family, health, being a vegetarian. It's 1 year. I actually stopped eating meat, or I would say 99.9% of the meat. If somebody takes me out to an expensive dinner, I'll eat a nice piece of steak. But pretty much, I would say 99.9% for the last year I've not eaten meat. I feel better. I think I look better. And I like soccer. I'm thankful for soccer. And my wife, Regina, and you know what about her that I'm thankful for? It's her laughter. My children's ability to play and laugh together, even though their ages are so spread apart. So I'm thankful for Junior, Attilio Jr., he's 15, Isabella's 13, and our Angelo, he's only 5. So, and then one last thing I want to share with you is when I put peas in a blender, I can visualize world peas. We had to be silent for a little bit to contemplate. What the heck did he just say?
We're our producer's out, so he doesn't have a sound effect for you.
So speaking of education.
All right, so yes, I'm also thankful. One more thing, I'm thankful for American Renaissance Academy and the fact that my children do not come home with homework.
Yes.
I love that. But for children's kindergarten through 12th grade learning needs, we do recommend American Renaissance Academy. They're located out in Kapolei. They provide students with a rigorous, individualized, and comprehensive college preparatory education. So make sure that you check them out. Their website is arahawaii.org, or you can give them a call at 682-7337.
So I bet you're wondering, why are we talking about ARA? Because they're one of our sponsors.
Yes, they are.
And speaking of sponsors, if you'd like to be a sponsor of the Real Estate Radio Show, the Team Lally Real Estate Radio Show, give us a call at what number?
they can call me at 227-2703.
Mm-hmm.
That's 227-2703.
And, if you don't want to write all that down or call anybody, or you want to just check us out and say, why should I be affiliated with you, or why do I want to sponsor the show? Because you're connecting, if you become a sponsor, you're more than just sponsoring the show. You're connected up to our marketing, which touches how many people?
Thousands.
4,000 is our
Right.
estimate of the amount of people that we touch with our marketing. You'll be able to tap into that if you sponsor our show. So check us out at teamlally.com. That's LALLY.com. Do we have a property to talk about? Because this is a real estate show.
Yes, it is. Okay, so let's talk about a short sale that we have for sale right now.
Beachfront.
Beachfront short sale.
Eva Beach.
Eva Beach, beachfront home. It's on Poo Poo Place, and it's listed at $599,000, which is the lowest. I would say it's the lowest priced one, and then also as far as like the sold, instead of sold beachfront in Eva Beach, it'll be the lowest sale priced home. Now, it does need some work. That's why it's priced the way that it is. So,
and when a property needs work, that means opportunity.
That's right. So we already do have an offer in front of the bank, but you know how the short sales go. They do take some time, or maybe the buyer's not going to be around by the time.
Maybe some other opportunity comes up in between now and then. Not necessarily anything to do with this property, but it's a long timeline with these short sales. So don't poo-poo it because it's a short sale. That's
right.
The name of the street it's on. Mm-hmm. And what else do we know about this property?
All right. So it has 6 bedrooms and 3 baths, and the lot size, it's 13,000 square foot lot size, and it is right up against the ocean.
Literally right up against the ocean. And
there was an in-ground pool that was filled in with
concrete.
With concrete. So I don't know if that's salvageable, but anyways, it's priced more like for the land value because there is a lot of work that's needed, but it is a good opportunity. So to
own some oceanfront property, and it's at the end of a cul-de-sac. But what's nice is that you only got a neighbor on one side. Mm-hmm. So even though it's between you and the next neighbor is just kind of like a seawall.
Well, you don't really even have a neighbor. It's like you pass by a house on your way to the driveway. So there's really the neighbor on the left side is. There's a
Mauka side or land side of the property. There is a neighbor, but the whole frontage of this property, the way that the shoreline angles, you pretty much unobstructed views. I would say more than 180 degrees or whatever that is, just in to the left and the right. It's really spectacular views.
All right. So if you have questions about this home, you can call our buyer hotline. That number is 234-4421. That's 234-4421.
Or check out teamlally.com because we've got great pictures and a video.
That's right. So if you're just tuning in, you're listening to the Team Lally Real Estate Show. I'm Adrienne.
And I'm Attilio.
And we're on every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 12 noon on KHVH. If you have any questions regarding real estate, give us a call here at the station. That number is 521-8383. That's 521-8383, or check us out on the web at teamlally.com, and that's LALLY.
One of the top tips that we give, I would say it's number one on the list of things that people can do to their home to get it ready for sale, is what?
Is a good clean.
Is a good cleaning. You'd be surprised what just cleaning your property, because when you live in it, you don't do stuff like clean underneath the appliances, do the windows, clean the blinds.
All those little places,
all those nooks
places.
And crannies.
Yeah.
So we call it it's kind of like what you do with a car. Get your home detailed, and that's probably going to be number one on the things you can do to get it ready. By the way,
we have a company that we recommend.
Yes. A cleaning and company we recommend is Spots Cleaning and Maintenance. Give Flo or Frank a call at 383-5843. Tell them you heard about them on the Team Lally Real Estate Radio Show. They are licensed and insured and can do residential and commercial cleaning. So if you own an office complex, they'll clean it for you also. Look, folks, I'm a certified clean freak. Just ask my wife. This is the only company I trust to clean my own properties.
Yes. Okay, so speaking of homes and properties and getting them nice and clean, ready for the market, we have a home is it going to be listed today or tomorrow?
Today.
Okay, so we have a 3-bedroom, 2.5 split-level townhome out in Coalina at Coconut Plantation.
If you're not familiar with Coalina, when you're driving into Coalina, it's to the left you see kind of like the waterfalls, the golf course water feature. That complex right behind those waterfalls or those ponds, that's Coconut Plantation. So it's the first one on your left as you enter Ko'olina.
Yes. So so this one is about 1,500 square feet. We're going to be listing it at $750,000. It has a nice 2-car garage and an outdoor shower, so you can shower off when you're coming back from the beach. You don't get sand inside the house.
Or, if you get visiting house guests that are really stinky, you just tell them, hey, you got to shower outside. Don't be bringing that inside.
Yes. So, it looks like we got to take a
short break, and we'll talk to you more about this property when we come back from the break.
That's
just
right.
A little bit more.
Don't go too far.
Come, my lady, you're my butterfly, sugar, baby. Come, my lady, come, my lady.
Hey, Sean Hannity here with some important news for home sellers. The marketing plan that your realtor uses for attracting buyers is critical to create demand to sell it for the most money possible. In Honolulu, the realtor you need to talk to is Adrienne Lally of Team Lally, who has a national marketing program to guarantee to sell your home at a price and a deadline that you agree to, or she'll have it bought for cash. Now, while the average agent attracts few buyers a month and sells less than 10 homes a year, Adrienne, on average, attracts hundreds of buyers every month and sells homes each and every week. If you're not happy along the way, she lets you fire her and pay nothing. Call Adrienne Lally of Team Lally today at 227-2703. That's 227-2703. Or go to the web, teamlallyrealestateshow.com. That's teamlallyrealestateshow.com. And don't forget, by the way, check out Team Lally Real Estate and the show every Saturday morning right here on KHVH.
When you're trying to find the best of the best, don't settle for an agent that's just like the rest. Pick a team that knows just what to do. From buying or selling, we work hard for you. Team Lally, the best real estate in the islands. 227-2703.
Are you a veteran interested in purchasing a home? If so, you qualify for the great benefits allowed by the VA Home Loan Program. Benefits like no down payment required, reduced closing costs, and flexible qualifying guidelines. Hawaii VA Loans is Hawaii's VA loan specialist who can educate you on all of these benefits and help you get on track with getting pre-approved for a VA loan.
For more information on how you can tap into this great resource, go to hawaiivaloans.com to download their free 24-page ebook. As a special bonus, after downloading the informative guide, you'll be instructed on how you can earn a $1,000 closing credit on your next home purchase. So what are you waiting for? Get your free VA loan ebook and a $1,000 closing credit by going to hawaiivaloans.com or give them a call at 792-4251. That's 792-4251.
Welcome back. This is Adrienne.
And this is Attilio.
And you are listening to the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the guaranteed sale, here on AM 830 KHVH, every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 12 noon. If you have any questions regarding real estate, you can give us a call here at the station. That number is 521-8383, 521-8383.
So prior to the break, we were talking about a listing that's coming online today. Out in Ko'olina in the Coconut Plantation Complex. And what's the model?
This is the Naupaka model, which is, I think, is a very popular model because usually they're on the ends.
Yes, they're on the ends. And it's a top and bottom unit, so you don't have anybody above you or on the outside of you. So your patio. What's nice, I think they said they paid a premium for this location, $50,000.
Yes.
And so, if when you're in a complex, some of the patios
locations are more desirable.
Yeah, and so some patios will look out into your neighbors. This one has a nice green space that it looks out into, and it's not on the golf course, but you want to be careful. You don't necessarily want to be on the golf course because majority of the golf course view lots on the other side of the golf course is what? You get road noise from Farrington Highway, and then you also get golfer noise, too. Golfer noise. If they shank it and they start dropping the F-bombs, you don't want that early in the morning when they're golfing. So or the bad golfers, too. Yeah, with the balls coming into your home. But so it's actually got one of the nicer locations in the unit. And similar units have sold for this and or more. It's got they got a lot of the upgrades.
They got the plantation shutters, granite countertops, really nice ceramic floors.
It's got a Bosch dishwasher, Samsung refrigerator that actually is new. And convection oven. I remember that. And then so you've got, and the master bedroom has a patio off of it and a nice double vanity, kind of, what do you call that tub that's in there?
It's like a big soaking tub.
Yeah, a big soaking tub with a glass door shower. I mean, really nice unit. The owners, just the two of them, no kids or pets. And so the place looks just like it did when they first bought it. I mean, that's my opinion.
Yeah, it was built back in 2004, so it really very little wear and tear. So
if you're looking for luxury living, turnkey move-in property that's clean,
that's right.
You probably want to check out teamlally.com later on this evening or tomorrow and check out this listing.
Okay, so we do have a scheduled guest, and I see the phone ringing here.
Yes.
So I'll do a quick intro for Mary Scott Lau while we're bringing her on. So Mary Scott Lau is the founder of Women in Need. She was a successful media executive and model, but she began teaching free classes and basic life skills to women who needed them in 1996. Instruction soon expanded to anger management, domestic violence management, parenting, computer, and job readiness skills. Today, their classes at the Women's Community Correctional Center and at the Family Resource Center in Waianae, as well as spousal abuse centers, homeless shelters, and residential substance abuse locations island-wide.
All right, so Mary Scott Lau of Women in Need. Are you there, Mary?
Yes, I'm here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for calling in.
Yeah.
Oh, my pleasure. I'm on Kauai, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What you doing over there?
Well, we also have a house and a program on Kauai, the same thing that we have on Oahu. So in Lehui, we are on an old estate, the Wilcox Estate. We have a 9-bedroom, 6-bedroom house.
Wow.
A 9-bedroom, 6-bathroom, for women coming out of prison and women and children.
Okay.
So we did Thanksgiving for them.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, we didn't realize you were on the other islands. Now, is it just Kauai, or are you on Maui Big Island too?
No, we're just on Kauai, but our next island that we really hope to expand to is Lanai.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long have you had this home on Kauai?
We've been on Kauai now for 5 years.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so it's wonderful. And the unique thing about Kauai is, and we hope to start this on Oahu next year too, is that we do substance abuse day treatment.
Okay.
So yeah, we do outpatient day treatment on Kauai.
Well, the good news is this radio show does broadcast to the outer islands. They do hear it there, so if somebody is in help.
Actually, we've had listeners who've been
on Molokai.
Well, yeah, and then, but also like even in the States because of the iHeartRadio.
Yeah, because of the internet.
Yeah, so people will listen to us on the radio because we're in Hawaii, and people like to know what's going on with real estate in Hawaii.
So maybe some Japanese multi-billionaires listening right now is going to want to fund you guys to get to the other islands.
I think that would be wonderful.
Sure.
All right. So Mary, you have an interesting journey.
I do.
Could you share with us how you decided to start the Women in Need organization?
Well, I have, as you mentioned, I have a very strong background in radio and television and modeling. And I was at a Seroptimus luncheon 17 years ago. And there was a young gal there. She was from the Mary Jane program, which is a program for unwed mothers. And she was there with her little baby, and she stood up and she started talking. And she said that she's so grateful for having the Mary Jane program. That she wished that somebody could come in and teach them how to walk and talk so people didn't look down on them like they were nothing. And I thought, well, gee, I could do that so easily. So I immediately contacted them and said I would love to, come in and volunteer on my lunch hour once a week and help these young gals. And they took me right up on it. And so a couple of weeks later, I arrived, and they were waiting for me at the front, looking at me and waiting for me. And when I came in, they were all excited. And the same young girl had that baby in her arms, and the baby was crying. And the baby wouldn't stop crying, and she was getting so frustrated. And she wanted to do the class so bad. So I took the baby, and I put the baby on my shoulder. And I said, keep going. I'll hold the baby, and I'll still teach the class. So I did that. And the baby slept the whole time on my shoulder while I was teaching the class. And I thought to myself, you know what? This is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yes.
It's exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. So from there, it just expanded. You know, it was just to teach basic life skills to people that really never got it. The spouse abuse shelter then contacted me, and I'd never even been in a spouse abuse shelter. So they contacted me, and then we started volunteering. I started volunteering there once a week. So gradually, I realized that this was a much bigger need than just helping people walk and talk and learn how to have social skills. So I got certified in substance abuse and domestic violence, anger management, and it just mushroomed. So from there, we started Women in Need in 1996, and it was just, we were all volunteers, and I was the only one doing it. I had a board of directors that just volunteered, and we did whatever we could, and we got our first grant, surprisingly enough, from Kauai for $500, and we thought we were rich.
Yeah.
They thought I forgot to put a zero on the end of it. They thought I really wanted $5,000, but we'd only asked for $500.
Oh, wow.